Hey there, Reflectors. Thanks for joining me for your intuitive reading. If you're new to the channel, I do my readings based on the 5 human design types. I use tarot oracle cards and sometimes runes. My readings are non-date specific, so if it resonates with you at the time, it's your message. All right, let's get started. It really feels like you have a new sense of clarity about things. This is He, the Fiery Sword. Swords often in traditional tarot relate to mental clarity. You know, like you're cutting through everything, cutting through the mess, and yeah, there's less confusion. Next out, we have the breath of life. You know, you'll notice in both of them, there is this sense of very vertical, very like straightforward, like sturdy, unwavering clarity of purpose. And with the breath of life coming out with joy, I want to say that, you know, this can really be about you using your creativity, creating something that leads to your emotional fulfillment. Start to pay attention more to unconscious impulses, symbols in your dreams. And it feels like it's leading you to something that excites you. You know, I think if you have related to the past few messages, you know, it's really seemed like it's been a trying time, going through a lot of tumultuous personal issues, personal growth. And so it's like now you finally have this clarity about like what you want, what you need, what you want to create, what you want to have fun with, something that you're excited about. You're walking away from like you recently had all, like, this is the Death card. You've recently had all these endings, you know, endings of relationship, maybe endings of old patterns that you've been living out, behaviors, things like that you no longer tolerate. You've set some good boundaries. You've walked away from some things. You've let all the emotions go, grieving when you needed to grieve, and ready to feel renewed, feel refreshed, to reawaken. Done with swimming upstream. It's time for something that feels like it has a lot more flow, a lot more ease to it for you. You're clearing the way. Let's see. Maybe I should go here first. Clearance. You're clearing the ground. You're clearing the way for something that you can create and build. With Iris of the Rainbow, she's all about hope and dreams and possibility. You know, the promise of a new day, you know, that you can get through the storm. You know, at the end of the storm there is this rainbow. You know, you reap the rewards from what you went through. It leads you to something better. And with the skill card coming out, this is interesting. I just noticed, like, you know, he's really enthralled in his work. and he's using the things he's made, but also he has them all sort of, all the things he's made before, displayed, and so he can admire his work, like it feels good. This isn't work that's like, oh, you got to make another bull, man, or an arrowhead or whatever. This is his craft. This is what he's good at. This is what he's excited to do and contribute to. It feels good to him, and it's his design. He's building it. He's using his wisdom and skill to create. He's getting lost in the creative process, He's just having fun in his cave, doing his thing, probably forgets to eat lunch. And, there's a care and a purposefulness, and it's different than going out and buying what you want, right? Sometimes when, not to say that isn't nice, it is, but it's not always as fulfilling. When you've made something, when you have contributed to something coming into being, that is really exciting. And, it's like he's building something from scratch, and it feels like home. After all of the stuff that you've been through recently that's been so difficult and so challenging, it feels like you're finally coming home. And not just coming home, but you're creating, crafting, imagining home. What that means to you, what you value. You're taking everything you've learned from what has been so difficult, and finally being able to enjoy and be excited about what you want. So I hope this reading finds you well, and leave me some comments below. I'd love to hear from you. I'll see you next time.